it's Celestia from Crochet Crochic, and today we are going to look at single crochets and how to change color. Also, we are going to carry our yarn along in order to change it effortlessly. Enjoy! In order to do your single crochet and change colors, you want it to be effortless and you don't want it to be too visible where you've changed your colors. So you do your single crochet like you normally do, placing it into the next stitch, pulling up a loop through both loops. Now, in order to change your color in the next stitch, if this is my last white stitch, I pull up a loop, and instead of completing the stitch by yarning over and pulling through both those loops, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a slip knot on my blue, place my slip knot onto the stitch, and pull that through the two loops that were on my hook. So that would be my last single crochet, would be white. Now if I want to carry my white yarn along, because I want to use the white again further on in this row, I'm going to show you how to do that. You have your blue yarn now on your hook. You place your hook into the next stitch, but make sure that you drape this white yarn on top of the stitches that you want to work with. You pull up the blue yarn, yarn over, and complete your stitch with the blue. Now again, I want to place my hook into the next stitch, pull up a loop, but make sure that my white yarn is draped over the stitches where I want to work, and complete my blue. So now when you look at it, you can see there are my white stitches. There's my last white stitch and the top is white, and here are my two single crochets with the blue tops. So now, say for example my next stitch needs to be blue, but after that I'm going to make it white. I'm going to pull up a blue, and I'm not going to complete this stitch. I'm going to drop my blue, I'm going to yarn over with my white, and I'm going to complete that stitch with the white color. I place my hook into the next stitch, and I make sure that my blue is draped over that stitch that I want to work. I pull up the white yarn, yarn over, and pull through the white. Now again, I'm placing my hook into the next stitch, but I drape my blue over that stitch. I pull up my white, and I work my stitch over that blue yarn that I've draped there. Now the next stitch I'm going to make white, but then after that's going to be blue again. So I'm going to pull up a loop. I'm not going to complete this single crochet. I'm going to drop the white yarn, and I'm going to yarn over with a blue, and I'm pulling through with a blue. Now I'm going to place my white on top of the next stitch, my white yarn, place my hook into the next stitch, pull up the blue, yarn over, making sure that I'm working that stitch over the draped white yarn, and you work until the end. Now when I want to do my last stitch in blue, but I want to change into my next row with a white, I drop my blue and I complete my stitch with a white stitch. Now I can continue working with the white into my next row. Now when I look at my stitches, there I can see my 3 blue stitches with 3 tops, and the tops are on top of the actual stitch that I've changed, and the same with my white. Now you can't even see the blue that I've carried along there. You can't see the blue there, and neither can you see the white underneath the blue that I've carried along. On the back you can see it a little bit, but I can tell you it's a lot neater than if I had to drop the yarn and pick it up again on the next row. This gives you so many more options on playing with color and working with your stitches. It creates a very neat effect on your work. If you found this video useful, please remember to subscribe.